Oh, I didn't press. Oops, sorry, YouTube. Give me a minute. Oh, I forgot to press Insta first, guys. Give me a minute. Let's go. Hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Olivia Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag style. Y'all know the drill. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn at the same time. For the ones that don't know, I do have a masterclass, a workshop next week on how to brand and to sell, going from shy to confident. I'll be doing next week. It's a free workshop. All you need to do is just sign up on the list, and then you'll get an email for next week. If that's something that you're wanting, then absolutely. Let's jump into today. I wanted to talk about how you can make money with PM International, right? But for some reason, it just didn't sit, and so I thought I'd do probably on another day. But today I want to talk about the reasons of how to overcome. Excuse me. How to overcome your own self, right? And I think sometimes we get so much bogged down into like what we should do, how we should do it, because we're so much and this is mainly to women, but I got this inspiration on this video that I posted on my feed. It's the black and white feed. And it says, if you don't owe it to yourself, then who's going to do it for you? If you're not going to face it, somebody's going to do it for you. I can't exactly remember what it was, right? And, but it was from Denzel Washington. And he says, for things to be done, you have to do things that, something about things to see without to see, something like that, right? But he said, and I'll repeat it for the ones that don't know because I posted it in my feed, but Denzel starts saying, like, imagine you're on your deathbed. Imagine, at some point we're all going to pass away. Cancel those words in the name of Jesus. We're all going to die, right? And you come to the end of your life and you see all these angels or whatever you want to call them. And you have the angel of opportunity, you have the angel of wisdom, you have the angel of growth, you have the angel of potential. You have so many different angels that are all looking at you, and you're like, "Yo, what's up?" And they're so mad at you. They're mad because they're angry. They're mad. They are, you can see that they're just like, they're not happy, and you're like, why are you guys not happy? And they say, because you had so much untapped potential that we were here to hold you. We were here to bring you to the other side. But because you did not use your untapped potential, because you're too scared, you were too fearful of asking that question, going out on that date, to, talking to that human being, to talking about your business, to following up at the time that you said you were going to follow up, to do this, and you didn't do it. Now it's too late. And we're going to die with you at the grave. And this brings me to like the thing of, it comes down to, what is it, in three things. It's facing your fears, which is number one, understanding what is it that you're not facing. Because the fear that you're facing, sometimes we get so much into, we got to think of like the perfect timing to send. There's no perfect timing in sending a message. Right? There's no perfect timing in asking, for a date. There's no perfect timing on, going and asking for that friend for a holiday. There's no perfect timing. The perfect timing is the one that you've decided, right? But sometimes it's understanding, what is our fear, right? At first, when I was starting network marketing, it was the fear of like talking to other people, like going on social media. Like, what if you're going to judge me? Like, somebody judged me, in one of my posts that I posted on my Facebook, on my story, because my phone fell down. And so the person was like, oh, you're just as boring as like your phone predicted. And I, that could be probably something, oh, but that's so mean. But at the end of the day, I replied, I was like, well, it did fall down, but yet you still watch the video. You know what I mean? And so it's understanding that the fear that you are going to face is your own fear. And when I posted that reel on TikTok, it did actually kind of go crazy. Hey Dan, hey Kiara, Sasha, how are you? Samantha, tu vas bien? And I thought it was really interesting, because the fear that you are facing is only because it's an unknown factor. Like me doing CrossFit when I did it 5 years ago, it was kind of daunting. When they tell you to pick up the bar and to throw it in the air, and you're doing these exercises and it feels so weird. That's the same thing, right? It's the same thing. But then you get better at it, right? Because you're lifting heavier weights, because you get better every single day. That's why I go every Sunday to do weightlifting, is because I get better at the craft, right? I get better at the movement. I get better at adding weight, right? Today we had like a clean and jerk to do. And initially the clean and jerk, we had a set of exercises, 3 to do. And then it was 68 kilos of the clean and jerk, right? Max 68. I didn't do 68. I did 50. It was already heavy because you have to clean squat and you have to do it 3 times. And then you have a roll of exercises and you have like an AMRAP, which is as many rounds as possible. It's intense, right? But the fact that I did it at the weight, I pushed myself, which is what I want you guys to understand. You face the fear. I was about to say, you face the fear. Then you put immediate action into it. You let go the resistance of what people will think of you. And men are really good at that because they'll just do it straight away. Regardless of what you think of me, regardless of what it is, I'm just going to do it, right? Men are really good at that. And I think that's why I have this tendency of shifting in between my masculine and my feminine energy, because my first name is Olivia, but my second name is a Nigerian name and it's a masculine name. It's because I can understand the fear, right? Now, I sometimes get caught up in, oh, it's not the right timing. But when's the best timing to ask somebody to get married to you? There isn't. When's the best time to get for a date for someone? There's no best time. When's the best time to ask for, I don't know, a holiday for a friend? There is no good time. The time is when you choose to do it. Now, will it be perceived in a certain way? That is up to the person, right, Kiara? Like, it's not to every single day. But if you can remove yourself from like, okay, the reason is I'm going to face my fears, right? Number 2, I'm going to jump into the reason why it matters to me. Because if you're not moving into fear and overcoming it, it's because you're too comfortable. You're too comfortable in your shoes. Because if I told you to go and get $1 million because we're going to kidnap your child or whatever, you would get it. You would get the $1 million. But because the reason isn't big enough for you to move. My sister has to bring my nephew to the dentist, right? Because he's getting his teeth are growing, right? I didn't even know that, kids had teeth and, their teeth were Instagram. I did something with the Instagram account. I can't see if you are commenting. I can't see anything. Does not matter. But I can see your name's Paul, but I can't see, hey Sasha, I can't see anything else. So anyways, his teeth pop out, right? And my sister does a 9 to 5, so she goes to work. Now, the doctor said, look, or the dentist said, I could take your son, but I can only take him at 2 at this certain hour, right? My sister said to work, look, I won't be able to make it tomorrow to work because I have to drop off my son, etc. Now, work is actually pretty mad for her not working, right, on that day. But it does not matter to my sister, because for my sister, it's more important to bring my nephew to the dentist. Do you understand the difference in the layers of what is a priority to you? If your son needed to go to the doctor, if your dog, your cat, whatever, or it doesn't matter, needed to do something, you would do it. But because you're not pressured into like, oh, it will happen, it's not pulling you, right? Last thing is, and I will tell you guys, once you've understood the reason behind why I do network marketing, why do I sell my supplements? Because I believe thoroughly that the products will help you look and feel better. Have you guys not seen how I look like? Nah, probably, okay, you look good. I wasn't looking good a while, like 5 years ago. I was sort of depressed. I didn't really like my life. I didn't like high ticket sale. It wasn't something that was interesting. I didn't want to do it, right? I didn't think that the product would work, but my energy is much better. My focus is much better. My lifts is much better. My energy is totally different. And because I see the vision of women not earning their part of the pie of having their own extra income, for me, it speaks to me. And I won't speak to everyone, but it will speak to the right one. And so I want you guys to understand, once you can link it to why you're doing it, automatically it shifts the rest. You don't want what I have, boo-boo? That's fine. I'll move on to somebody else. You don't want what I have, Samantha? Okay, boo-boo, that's fine. I'll move to somebody else. Kiara, you want what I have? Okay, let's partner up together. Tamira, okay, let's go and do this. Tanisa, you don't want it? Okay, perfect. Let me move to Tasha. Tasha, can we do this? Yes, perfect. Dan, can you want the products? Okay, perfect. But you don't want to do the business? That's absolutely fine. No worries, all right. Right? And so automatically, it doesn't matter if people follow you or not, because it's fine. And I'm saying this because not everybody will understand your gift. Not everybody will understand where you're heading. Not everybody will understand the level of energy, the level of conviction that you have for what it is. But that's okay, because not everybody is supposed to come to your level. If you guys all tuned into my dream, it wouldn't make any sense, because the dream sometimes is to be understood. Not everybody's going to understand it. And that's okay. You want to buy my product? Perfect. Link in bio. You guys can go and get it. You want to go to the free workshop? Perfect. You guys can go and get it. You guys want to do business? Okay, let's go. #hybrid. But it only speaks to when you're ready, right? And so I just want you guys to find the perspective in also understanding that you may need to face more fears, because you're probably more tested, more aligned, more gifted. But you don't get out of your comfort zone if you don't choose to. So my message to you today is to, number one, add more joy into your life. Number two is to face the fears. What is it that's eating you up? What is it that's inside? You're just like, I can't deal with it, right? Number three, I want you to find the reason. What's the reason behind? What's the reason? What's the reason of what you're wanting? And then last is just to jump into it. Is it convenient for me to work out early in the morning? No, it isn't. But will it get me closer to where I'm supposed to go? Yes, I believe. Because in my mind, I know that if I get better at crafting my gift, if I get better at shifting my mood and doing the hard thing in the morning, I can crush the rest of the day. But if I don't do the hard thing, it's going to be very difficult. Okay, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Remember to be you, do you. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. You guys are, if you're wanting the free workshop, absolutely just message me. Confidence, #confidence, so I can send you the link. Absolutely. If you're looking for the drinks, you guys know where to find it. If you're looking to make money, absolutely, #hybrid. I love you. I appreciate you, but you do. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. Talk to you guys later. Bye.